Alrighty, and we're back with Dwarven Miner, which also seems like a very neat little game. It's interesting. I mean, there's quite a few now of these very, very simple dice games where, just simple variations of push your luck. I mean, zombie dice, and then there's Martian dice. Now there's Monsters and Maidens that are coming out. Dungeon Roll just came out. And they all still seem to stay at that really super simple level that zombie dice kind of set. This one seems to go a bit further. It is still a roll your dice, push your luck, try to get some stuff, but then do something other than just score points, which is very, very nice. The whole notion of actually collecting resources to actually turn into other things that you can sell for points and all that. So, I'm very much looking forward to this because I like these really simple zombie dice clones. That's not a fair way to sum them up, but you know what I mean. And this one seems to take it to the next level. So, good job, Rather Dashing Games. Good luck at Gencon. Alrighty, 8-Minute Empire Legends. I would really like to try this. I mean, I've talked a couple times now in this whole thing about how area control for 2 players is often not our favorite thing, is often far, far, far from our favorite thing. But if it's in 8 minutes, I'll give it a try. I'll try anything for 8 minutes, he said famously. And I know this game actually probably takes longer than 8 minutes, but even still, it's less than 20. So I think this would be worthwhile trying, and I really like the idea of this game from what little I've heard of it. And now it's got fantasy stuff. Yay! So, and is it demoing? Or is it for sale? Because it was on Kickstarter, wasn't it? Let's see. All right. Oh, yeah. So it's demo stuff. So that'd be nice. Okie doke. Masquerade. I was about to say 3-player, but it's not. It's a 2-player game. But from what I see, it seems like this is definitely something that benefits from a large group of people in a party atmosphere, in much the same way as a werewolf kind of situation. So while it does support 2, can't imagine it's very good. Although perhaps Bruno Feduti will prove me wrong and it's excellent 2-player. Who knows? Rampage. This one I'll probably have to pick up, although I don't know, I have mixed feelings about it because it looks so silly and fun and corny. The whole thing of setting up this very rickety board with meeples on top of cardboard on top of meeples to make these buildings that are ready to fall over, and then you use your incineration breath and you blow on the building to send it toppling, and you score points based on how many little humans or meeples you kill, and it seems very, very cool. But I do wonder how quickly it will wear thin, at least for 2 players who are young at heart. Don't get me wrong, but I really think this is probably a game where you need to have more players, and they're all excited and wah! And just 2 players, it just doesn't create the same atmosphere. So I don't know. But it sure seems really cool. But I just don't know about 2 players, which is kind of my thing. Ooh, Evolution. I've been wanting to play this for a while. Actually, quite a while ago, I helped the designer of it by proofreading his manual because, oh my god, it was awful. It was totally unreadable. So I spent quite a bit of time. It was a very short manual, but I gave it a pretty thorough run through. And he was very thankful and said they were going to send me a copy of the game, but then they never did. Dmitry, Sergey. Anyway, I'm sure something, or maybe it got lost in the mail, whatever. But having read the rules very, very closely, it sounded like a really clever game, a really fun game. And my understanding is the issues that were fixed with the expansion over there. So, I mean, it could be. Maybe it's a great game. I don't know. I've just read the rules very thoroughly, but it seemed like a very sharp, fun little game. I think this is new. I don't remember seeing this. What is this? Oh, the predecessor of Rail Baron? Okay, this is the history of its development. So, wow, this is a really old game. Okay. Okay. Well, sorry, I'm a bit caught. This must have just gone in here in the last 48 hours or so. Okay. The description is from an illustrated history of Rail Baron. All right, we confirm the printer that we'll have a few samples. Well, that's very interesting. Although I don't know anything about Rail Barons. I don't know anything about this history. I do worry that it's a 3-hour economic train game with roll, spin, and move, but I don't know. Could be really neat. Somebody tell me. Somebody! Well, I'm sure information will come out. Okay, El Caballero, a reprint of a classic game which we've never played because we've just never really been too terribly interested in getting another area control game for 2. But maybe this is the one that totally nailed area control for 2. I don't know that it did, though. Let's see. Oh, Renaissance Man. You know what? I like that cover, and I like the title. The cover and the title seem so evocative to me that I'm inclined to want to like this game knowing almost nothing about it. Each player is a scholar, a merchant, a knight, or a banker, and a banker, and will hire, recruit, train others with producing a master of one of those 4 areas of study, becoming a true Renaissance man. So we're all potential Renaissance men. That's cool. That's fun. That's a really cool theme. Trying to become the next Leonardo da Vinci. This looks really great. I'm excited about this. I really hope this makes it out. Although it really seems like most of Rio Grande stuff isn't going to make it out till the end of the year, which I'm really bummed. Because Roll for the Galaxy was one of the big games I was really excited to see this year, and it looks like we're not going to see it. It's not mentioned anywhere in here, and this is just going to be demoed, even though I've been hearing about it for quite a while. Anyway, In the City Origins. I saw a video for this from the Duncan Davis, the young first-time designer who's putting it together, and he made this game look really good. I really responded to his energy and his passion, his enthusiasm. He did a very good job showing the game off. And it seems like a really clever take on card drafting that I haven't really quite seen before. I love the fact that the more cards you draft, the more powers you get, and you never lose them. You will keep those powers you get for the rest of the game. So the game starts simple and becomes more complex, and it just like blossoms over the course of a 45-minute game, while you're still trying to be smart about recruiting the best guys with this very clever 2-row system. So yeah, I'm really excited about this one, and I think it's on Kickstarter right now, so I don't really know how this works. It's $30. Well, whatever. Still, I'm just saying that video looked really good, and it looked a very interesting game. Dread Curse, 3 players, right? Yep, 3 players. Tau, 3 players? Yep, 3 players. Steve Jackson, Munchkin. Ogre, which, you know what, even if I could afford it, I wouldn't be particularly interested in it. Yay, fighting, war game, hex counter, science fiction, whee! And Zombie Dice. Actually, I do have to admit, the first 2 times I played Zombie Dice, I did think it was kind of annoying that, there's no way to keep score. But still, this is not necessary. This is the price of the full game at $10. Alrighty. Ascension. When it first came out, I just kind of took a pass on it, and I'll be honest, it was shallow. It was the art. Just took a pass, didn't care. And apparently, as you can see, the art has gotten better now. That looks nicer. But I don't know if I want to jump into a whole new system with a whole bunch of expansions and stuff. What I really should do is play it on the iPhone, because my understanding is there's a very good app for it, and I should take a look at that, see if we really want to jump in. But anyway, then there's, as I would assume, as always, more Ascension to be had. 3 players. This one I don't know anything about because they don't say anything. There's no information. All of this text is just flavor. And this is the only gameplay, I think. Yeah. Goods are going to be transported. Be successful. Balance, trade, development, and battle. Great, thanks. That tells me nothing. So I don't know. Although I don't like the fact that one of the 3 things you balance is battle. We'll see. Stronghold. Revolver. You know what? I really need to play Revolver. I've been meaning to for a while. And it's Andrew Davis has worked on it. It's a 2-player game. Seems very fun, simple. I think this is the year I'm finally going to play Revolver because they keep bringing more stuff out for it. So it must be good. And, so we'll see. This, maybe more so than anything else on this list, this is the thing that makes me sad that for all my gaming, it's just me and Jen. It's just 2-player. Normally, I don't mind. Normally, I don't really feel like I'm losing that much. But I feel that way here. And I also feel that way with Space Cadets. We really want to play this game. But just the 2 of us, it's not a 2-player game. Even though it's a team, I don't know. Jeff Engelstein, make us a 2-player game that's as good as this, please! Oh, well. Still, for all the rest of you normal people, it looks awesome. It looks like an absolute must-buy. An absolute must-buy. Probably another one that actually runs the risk of selling out. I would bet money it'll be gone, so you might want to jump at it quick. Dungeon Roll. I was talking about the really simple press your luck dice game. This is another one. I backed it mostly for that awesome Treasure chest box. Actually, nobody remembers Plunder, which was a pirate card game that also came in a treasure chest, which was very, very cool. Traded away because I didn't really like the game so far, but then when I saw this, it was so cheap, and it's such a cool box, had to give it a try. We'll see how... Oh, Rialto, forget about it. Must buy, definitely worth the wait. It's a shame everybody had to wait so long, but it is a rock-solid game. Very, very good. Very, very Feld. Very, very nice. It's Feld's gateway game, basically, for lack of a better term. Okay, Village Inn. Ooh, also very, very good. Highly recommended. Village itself was a great game. Definitely deserving of the... I think it got the Kennerspiel to CRS last year, didn't it? I think it won. And while it wouldn't have been my first choice, I have no complaints about it at all. I think it's an excellent, excellent Kennerspiel. And this expansion just makes the game 10 times better with new places you can go, special power cards that really change everything up and just make a really fantastic game even better. Really gives players more opportunity for pursuing particular strategies. Really great. Shindig Machine, 3 players. We're almost done. 2 rooms and a boom, too many players, 6. Zombies, just don't care. Felt really bad the guy died. I was really happy to help, raise the zombie icon, but never going to be interested in a game like that, I don't think. Heart Switch, party game, 3 players. Wow, party game. Party game. Oh, Legendary. Loved Legendary. Really liked it a lot as another co-op game. And again, huge Marvel fan. But I did trade it away because apparently they can't Upper Deck doesn't have the rights to publish these in Europe. I got mine from America. I didn't want to have to keep trying to get things from America, so I just gave up on it and traded it away because I didn't want to have to go down. Because otherwise, I absolutely loved it. It's a real shame it wasn't available in Europe. Party game, party game, war game, party game. Ooh, where's their information about this? WizKids, why are you being so stingy? This says nothing, although no, it does say one thing. 5 highly detailed pre-painted miniatures with HeroClix bases. So I'm very excited about this, even though we know nothing about the game. They haven't said anything, but it will be demoed. So finally, the secret will be revealed of what this game actually is. And I'm very, very stoked for it. Very, very excited. Mage Knight Resurrection. The absolute opposite. Could not be less excited about this. I know everybody loves Mage Knight, but Jen and I did not like it at all. Maybe as a solo game, but otherwise, and just don't like it. And in fact, I'll probably be doing a run-through by middle of September at the latest, and I will talk at great length and demonstrate why we don't like it. Moving on. Oh, Attack Wing. Andrew Parks, you strike again. Must have this for the parks and for the Star Trek. Absolutely biggest Star Trek fan in the universe. Don't know if we're going to like this game at all, but definitely going to give it a try. Definitely. Train to Station, 3 players. Z-Man, almost done. We're to the Z's. Great expansion to a great little game that you can take with you anywhere. Must have. Totally worth getting. Trick-taking game. Don't care. Already talked about trick-taking games quite a bit. Bruges, probably going to go down as Feld's best game of the year in this year of the 4 Felds. Although I don't know anything about Amerigo yet, so I'm still excited about that. But Bruges is great. It's Jen's favorites. I mean, she loved it more than... She liked Bora Bora, she liked Rialto, but she loves Bruges. And I liked it a lot, too. Really kind of jealous about not having an English copy with all my paste ups, but I put a lot of work into those, so I'm going to stick with them. Neuroshima Hex, don't care. Hex Warfare. Probably will have to get this, but unfortunately, it's not going to cost me $40. It's going to cost me, what, $60? Because I have to buy these stupid card packs because they could not bother to keep their card backs. Now, I want to give them the benefit of the doubt, and they didn't make that change just to gouge us for money. I'm sure there's a good reason for it. I just wish they'd tell us, because I really don't want to think they are gouging us, but it sure feels like it. But anyway, got to have it. On the Brink, I already have it. Parade seems like it looks like a neat little game. Great art, but actually, can't you play this with a regular deck of cards? I think I was kind of under that impression. Don't know much about it. So pretty. We'll have to look into it more. And then finally, yeah, this is the end. And we're out of time. Oh my gosh, it might have gone too long. Okay, already talked about this before. Great game if you want the game to play you instead of you playing the game. Long story short, definitely seek this out. This will be sold out almost immediately. They will very unlikely have enough copies. And that's it. Hooray! Thanks for watching, everybody, if you actually made it all the way through this. Hope it was useful. Definitely would love to hear some feedback if you liked this or not, or if I just wasted my afternoon and my voice. But it was definitely fun to do this. I might try to do this again in the future. I don't know. But I think tomorrow it's back to regular run-throughs if I can speak. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Talk to you later. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Please don't crash.